April is set to be a pivotal moment for global trade and financial markets. The United States is rolling out reciprocal tariffs, which means that any country that currently taxes the U.S. will now face a tax in return. However, the U.S. is positioning these tariffs to be more generous than those imposed on it in the past. These tariffs could have significant effects on the economy, especially in sectors like manufacturing, imports, and exports. But one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind is, how will this impact Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market? In today's video, we're breaking down the latest crypto news, including how these new tariffs could shape Bitcoin's price action. We'll also discuss breaking developments in the crypto space, including the Trump family's entry into Bitcoin mining, Elon Musk's latest comments on Dogecoin, and Cardano's major scalability upgrade. If you're serious about crypto investing, make sure to watch the full video. Let's dive right in. Breaking news. The Trump family is making a massive move into Bitcoin mining. Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. have officially partnered with Hut 8, a publicly traded Bitcoin mining company, to launch American Bitcoin, a major US-based mining operation. This strategic venture is designed to ensure that the United States becomes a dominant force in the global Bitcoin mining industry. Eric Trump, who will serve as the chief strategy officer for the company, has been a vocal supporter of Bitcoin. He previously stated at a conference that Bitcoin could reach $1 million per coin, and if he truly believes that, it makes perfect sense that he would want to mine and accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. The new company, American Bitcoin, will control 61,000 mining machines and aims to build a corporate Bitcoin reserve. Hut 8 will own 80% of the company and will supply the mining hardware, while Trump's group will provide hosting operations through its network of U.S. data centers. This setup ensures low-cost, large-scale Bitcoin production within the United States. This move also deepens the Trump family's involvement in crypto. In addition to Bitcoin mining, they are involved in World Liberty Financial, a DeFi project, and have hinted at launching their own stablecoin. With Bitcoin's hash rate now at all-time highs, history suggests that the price of Bitcoin could soon follow suit. Elon Musk recently made headlines by clarifying his relationship with Dogecoin and his new Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. Many assumed that because of the acronym, the government initiative was somehow linked to Dogecoin, but Musk confirmed that this is not the case. Musk explained that he originally wanted to call it the Government Efficiency Commission, but after receiving feedback online, he decided to change the name to the Department of Government Efficiency. The goal of the department is to make the U.S. government 15% more efficient, with no actual connection to Dogecoin or cryptocurrency. Despite this clarification, Musk's history with Dogecoin remains strong. In the past, he has openly supported Dogecoin, calling it the people's crypto, and Tesla has even accepted it as payment for certain products. However, this latest announcement suggests that there are no immediate plans for Dogecoin to be used in government operations. The market initially reacted with some volatility, as many Dogecoin holders had hoped for an official government adoption. However, long-term holders remain optimistic, as Musk's involvement in the crypto space has historically driven strong price movements for Dogecoin. Cardano is gearing up for its next major scalability upgrade, and founder Charles Hoskinson recently revealed new details about what's coming. The upgrade, known as Laos, is designed to bring Solana-level transaction speed to Cardano while maintaining full decentralization. One of the biggest criticisms of Cardano has been its speed and scalability. Laos aims to fix that by increasing the blockchain's base layer throughput through parallel transaction validation, improved input handling, and a more efficient mempool design. This means faster transactions without compromising decentralization. Hoskinson emphasized that speed alone isn't enough. The real challenge is achieving high throughput under real-world constraints. He noted that while many blockchains boast high transactions per second (TPS), they often rely on centralized infrastructure like Amazon Web Services, which contradicts the core principles of blockchain decentralization. Cardano has also allocated $1.5 billion on-chain to fund strategic investments and long-term blockchain development. With additional technologies like Midgard, a Layer 2 optimistic rollup system, and zero-knowledge proofs coming online, Cardano is positioning itself as a leader in next-generation blockchain scalability. With April 2nd just days away, investors are bracing for potential market volatility as the new reciprocal tariffs go into effect. Some analysts fear that these tariffs could lead to an economic slowdown, which would negatively impact risk assets like Bitcoin and altcoins. There are three major concerns. Uncertainty. Investors don't yet know how severe the tariffs will be. Market reaction. There is a risk that financial markets will react negatively. Economic slowdown. Tariffs could reduce global trade, affecting economic growth. Historically, global economic slowdowns tend to hurt risk assets, including altcoins and growth stocks. However, Bitcoin occupies a unique position. It is often viewed as digital gold, meaning that in times of uncertainty, some investors increase their Bitcoin holdings as a hedge against inflation and economic instability. Crypto analyst Tom Lee remains bullish despite the short-term risks. He predicts that Bitcoin could still hit $150,000 or higher by the end of the year, especially if the market stabilizes post-tariffs. He argues that the worst-case scenario has already been priced in, and once we clear this economic hurdle, Bitcoin could rally in the second half of 2024. The crypto market is at a fascinating crossroads. The Trump family is making big moves in Bitcoin mining, Cardano is upgrading its blockchain, and Elon Musk continues to make waves in the space. Meanwhile, Bitcoin dominance is at 60%, while Ethereum's dominance has dropped to 7.95%, a near all-time low. The uncertainty surrounding the new tariffs is causing short-term market jitters, but many analysts believe the long-term outlook for Bitcoin remains strong. If Bitcoin follows historical trends, it could be gearing up for another major bull run in the coming months. As always, the best thing investors can do is stay informed and make decisions based on solid research. Whether you're holding Bitcoin, trading altcoins, or exploring new blockchain projects, staying ahead of the news is key. That's it for today's video. My name is Nick. See you next time.